Hi friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi. I hope that you are having a wonderful day so far, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate you coming and spending some time with me today. I have some fabulous candy themed chipboard, and I've had it in my stash for a while, and I'm really trying to use up some of the items in my stash. And I love these, and I don't even know why I haven't used them. But I decided, you know what? I want to go ahead and do it. I'm taking the leap and I'm going to use them. So I'm going to create some tags. These could also be card toppers. They could be journal toppers, or they could be note cards. As I mentioned earlier, these are chipboard pieces. And I think that that's why they've been in my stash for a while. Since I create a lot of journals and altered books, I don't use chipboard that much because it's really, really thick. And we do a lot of layers in our journals, but then they can be gator mouths if we do too many layers. And I think that's like my fear with chipboard. And plus it's heavy. So in a journal where maybe we're using older papers that maybe don't have, the same strength or just whatever the situation, these can be heavy pieces. And I think that's really deterred me from using them. And that's why I decided I'd go ahead and layer all of this on cardstock. So my base paper is cardstock. And even that next layer up on this particular card, it's shiny and I love it so much. That is also cardstock, and then we've got a pink doily, and I added some trim, and then the chipboard pieces, and I'm getting ready to add a few more pieces. So that's going to be nice and strong, and then that can be taken and put on top of something like I mentioned, a greeting card or whatever. These would be fun note cards to just write on the back of it and slide it into Happy Mail, or even, oh my gosh, it would be a very impressive gift tag. That would just be wow. So I've decided I just want to have fun with these and use up all of this chipboard if I can. I love the way that this one turned out. Let me know if you like it. You'll have to let me know in the comments below if you end up with a favorite. Let me know which one that might be. And while you're at it, let me know what you've been up to lately. So I am recording this in advance. Today's date is May 25th. Tomorrow is actually my anniversary. It'll be 36 years that we'll be celebrating. Currently, at the time of my editing this video, we are still in the RV park in Bushnell, Florida. Today we went to the Swaparama, which is it's basically like a big flea market, and it's one of the largest flea markets in Florida actually. And we've been driving by it, going back and forth looking at properties, and we thought we need to go check it out. And we did a little research, and they only open on Monday, which I thought was really interesting. Usually, like a flea market is open on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe sometimes a Friday, but this one is Mondays, and I thought that was really very, very interesting. It was extremely busy. There was a ton of vendors. So like the area where we left in Oldsmar, there's an Oldsmar flea market, and there's not that many vendors anymore, and it's just not in that good a condition. But this one was very good. I mean, I feel like you could find just about anything you were looking for there. So we did that today. This is a very small town. There's not that much to do here. So our big outing yesterday was Walmart. No, was it Walmart? I don't know. Maybe it was just the Dollar Tree. I don't know. Actually, we haven't been to a Dollar Tree. We've been to the Dollar General. But yeah, there's not a lot to do. Yesterday, Andrew and I went swimming. We try to go for a walk every night, which is nice. It's starting to warm up, though. It's still Florida, and the weather's really getting warm. We had a really nice long spring, and the evenings and the mornings were nice and cool. But it's starting to get warm. But that's Florida for you. I've decided I definitely want to make a video for you guys about what I've learned about living in my Airstream, because it has been a very different lifestyle. and I have a lot of good things to say about it. So I'll try to put a video together for you guys and share that with you. I enjoy adding trim to a lot of the work that I do. And you can see on this piece that I did add some trim, and I've had this in my stash for a while too. Actually, that was a gift, a Christmas gift for me one year, and I'm so happy to finally use that. And then of course I've got the chipboard on there, and now I'm using some stickles over top of that just to give it a little bit of extra character. The base that I used for this one is a very sparkly cardstock. It's nice and sparkly, really pretty, and the color matches perfectly with the green. I'm showing this one to you again because I hadn't done the stickles on it, and I decided since they looked so good on the other one I would do that too, and then show that to you with the stickles. So now we are starting with a brown cardstock base for this one as well, and you can see that I'm gluing up a piece of pink doily. I want to mention to you that I'll be participating in Junetober, and I'm hoping this video goes out before my participation in Junetober, and I believe that it will. So keep your eyes out for that collaboration. There will be a different artist each day of the month of June, and my day is June 25th, but I do have some videos going out using the kit. Lottie's Magic Attic is the kit that I'm using, and so I'll have several videos going out the week of June 25th. I love this pink trim, and I'm so happy to be able to use it on this card. It's pretty chunky, so I don't use it that much, and it's pretty bright pink, so it doesn't go with everything, obviously, but it is perfect for a candy theme. I've used some gingham up at the top there, and I think that looks pretty cute. I added these chipboard pieces and some stickles, and I absolutely love it. I think this turned out great. Okay, so I want to give you some more updates. All right, we are due to close on our new house on June 9th, and that is about 2 weeks away from the day of my recording this. And I'm starting to get pretty excited about it. I've started to think about my craft room, and I think I want to go in before I bring all my stuff in, and I want to paint that room. Right now the walls are a tan color, which looks great throughout the house, but I don't want that for my craft room. I don't find that to be inspiring for creativity, for me anyway. And so I want to paint it, and I'm thinking either white, which is kind of basic, or like a blush pink. And I'm really thinking I want to go with the blush pink. I think it would just be so pretty, or almost like a champagne, like super, super light, but a hint of it there. And I'm feeling like, as far as things that are going to go in the room, shelving or cabinetry or whatever, I want that to be white. I think that that is just really pretty, especially if I have those sort of blush colored walls. I think that would just be lovely. When we put the contract on the house, the lady had this piece of furniture, like a china hutch really, and it's white. It's got like a little bit of a distressed look, but perfectly done. And the hutch is so cool because it's got glass, but then there's drawers in it, but they're behind the glass, and I love the way it looks. So I actually put it in the contract that she would leave that piece of furniture, and so she's going to, and I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to show you guys, because I would like to put my fabrics in it, but like color coded, so that it looks really, really pretty. And I might change my mind as I start to put the room together. I might, put something else in there, but kind of that was my thought, to have them color coded and stacked in there, and I just think it could look really, really nice. So I'm pretty excited about that. I want the room to be inspiring and beautiful, but I know also I'm going to have really good lighting in there for filming and all of that. So maybe I can do that in such a way that it looks nice still, I'm hoping. Maybe I could have a bunch of chandeliers in there. I'm looking forward to sharing this space with you, and actually the rest of the house. A lot of you have been following me along and just listening to me give you updates about it and checking in on it and all that. And so I'm excited to share that with you guys. On this piece, my friends, I've got two pieces of cardstock for our base. The one that's kind of like a really hot pink, and then on top of that is a brown one. And then of course, I think you saw me layer the part that says chocolate. I put pink paper underneath it and cut around it. I just think it looks nice. And I have two banners up in the upper right-hand corner. And now I'm adding the chocolate to the bottom and the flower and some little pieces of, I guess, candy. Now I am going to add stickles, and here it is. I got the stickles on there. Here's a close-up of it. What do you think? Let me know if you have a favorite, my friends. Thanks for watching. See you soon.